Oh, welcome back to the program. As I mentioned before the break, we're now joined by the Emerald Coast Wildlife Refuge to talk about their organization and an upcoming event they have here along the Emerald Coast. Joining us to talk about the refuge is Mitch Robbins. Mitch, thank you so much for coming on the program today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the Emerald Coast Wildlife Refuge, what your organization does and the mission here in the Emerald Coast.
Certainly. The Emerald Coast Wildlife Refuge, we are a 26-year-old, getting ready to be 27-year-old organization, nonprofit. We service the 4 northern counties of Florida. We rescue, rehabilitate, and release all native wildlife in the state of Florida, as well as we are the only marine mammal stranding center for the 4 northern counties of Florida. So when a manatee, which most folks don't know we really do have in our waters, dolphins, sea turtles, those type of things, we are the ones that rescue them and then try to get them to another organization that can rehabilitate marine mammals. We don't have those facilities currently, so we just kind of handle all of the other critters that we have in our area.
So how do you go about getting these animals when they're stranded or injured, or how does that happen? What's the process that you get these animals?
We have the general public, frankly, brings us some of them. Typically they'll phone and then we'll kind of give them instructions. If we have staff and or volunteers available to go out and do those rescues, they're trained to do so. They'll bring them back in. And if you've never been to our facility in Navarre, Florida, we have 2.3 acres of pristine land that we have developed, and we have rehabilitation habitats. We also have habitats for critters that can never be released, for whatever reason. If they're injured, they couldn't survive on their own. We use those as animal ambassadors to help educate the general public on the do's and the don'ts as it relates to our wildlife.
So you guys have a facility where people can come and walk around and learn more?
We do. We're open to the public Wednesday through Sunday. We're closed to the public on Monday and Tuesdays. We got to give a little quiet time for some of them critters, but you can tour the facilities. You can have some animal interactions and really see what we do on a regular basis. We have 2 facilities on location. One is what we call our Education and Outreach Center, and the other is our rehabilitation or our medical center, which would look like basically any vet office you would go to.
Okay, well, very cool. So I guess people can go to your website, emeraldcoastwildliferefuge.org, for more information about what you guys do, location, address, and all that kind of good stuff.
So they can sign up to be a volunteer.
There you go.
And come out. We do, and I do want to say this: we survive off of volunteerism. We are a very small organization as it relates to actual employees. So we do what we do with a handful of employees. I think total now is 5 employees. So everything we do is structured around that. And if it wasn't for the volunteers, we couldn't do what we do.
Absolutely. And thank you for mentioning that, the volunteerism. And also, as you mentioned, you guys are a nonprofit. So of course you need donations, you need fundraising to help you guys do the great work that you do here along the Emerald Coast. And y'all have an event coming up that is a fundraising event for you guys. Tell us a little bit about that.
We are going to have our 3rd annual golf tournament. I can speak really well about this because I'm the chair of the golf tournament. So I live, breathe, and eat this thing. It's being held on August 26th. We've moved the course this year. In years past, we've always been at Hidden Creek in Navarre. We've moved it to Blackstone up into Phoenix Springs. We feel it's important that we service all 4 counties. Therefore, our fundraisers should be in all 4 counties as well. Because, it's not just where we play, but who plays in the golf tournament as well. That puts our outreach. We can reach more folks to bring awareness to what we do and the value in which we do it. And so the first 2 years have been a raving success. We're expecting the 3rd year to be as well. You can certainly go onto our website, emeraldcoastwildliferefuge.org, You can sign up a foursome, you can sign up individually, you can become a corporate sponsor, which we certainly need and appreciate. It'll be a fun event. We'll have county commissioners, sheriffs, kind of all play in our tournament as well. So it's a chance to come out and meet some of those folks as well. We'll have some animal ambassadors there that morning for photos and that type of thing. But it's a really, really fun event for those folks that have participated in the past.
Sounds great. I really appreciate you sharing that with us. And again, that's August 26th in Defuniak. And again, go to Emerald Coast Wildlife Refuge.org for more information on the tournament, how to sign up and sponsor. And as you mentioned before, Mitch, how to volunteer with the refuge in general. So thank you so much for coming on the program today. We really appreciate your time. And thank you for everything you do for the wildlife here in Northwest Florida.
We really appreciate the time and getting the word out about our organization. Thank you.
Absolutely. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll be joined by Fiesta Pensacola.